Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So it seems like Activision Blizzard is using the ban hammer again. Maybe this time again they just made it really look bad because of the timing more than anything else. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. I try to upload videos every other day, around 3 or 4 videos a week, and I try to cover the news about video games. So thanks again. Anyway, so let's just read this tweet from Casey Chambers, who is one of the AU Hearthstone team, and they received, a 6-month ban, just like what Blizzard had received, except that this came very late, very very late. It's like the analogy when I like to make the analogy when you are watching a soccer game or a football game, and then the referee makes a bad decision and they want to just remedy their bad decision with another bad decision. So this is what's happening here. The ban itself is like, I don't know, like, while it's maybe understandable to some extent, it's just not really good because Activision Blizzard hasn't worked on their terms of service and the new rules, because they really need to make new rules so that these things don't happen again. Anyway, so reading the announcement here from Casey Chambers, one of the guys from the AU Hearthstone team. He said, "While delayed, I appreciate all players being treated equally and no one being above the rules." And yeah, this is delayed, very much delayed. Like Blizzard, they acted against him almost instantly, but with these guys, they acted against them a week after. So shows really the double standards Activision Blizzard has, and they're not really transparent and clear with how they deal with these situations. So this is really like just pouring more fuel on the already flamed situation. So let's just read here the message that he received. So yeah, these are the rules. So let's go back to the message. So as you can see here, he received a message from a Hearthstone admin through email, in the most anonymous way. They were not upfront with it and clear who is contacting them. But anyway, it says, "Hello Excelsior, there is a notification that your conduct on the official broadcast for the Collegiate Hearthstone Championship on Tuesday, October 8th. So you see, October 8th, we're already on October the 16th, almost the 17th here in my time, GMT time. 2019 violated Rule 7.1b, cited below, of the Hearthstone Collegiate Championship Fall 2019 official rules, located at," so here we have the the link. "We appreciate all players who follow the Hearthstone Collegiate Championship rules. Every voice matters at Blizzard." You're just banning him and you're saying every voice matters. How does it work? Like, you're saying, yeah, we support freedom of speech, but at the same time banning you wherever. And we strongly encourage everyone in our community to share their viewpoints in the many places available to express themselves. However, the official broadcast needs to be about the game and the competition, and to be a place where all are welcome. Well, you see, what they're saying here is technically true, but not so not so true, in the sense that, yeah, the official broadcasts should be only about gaming, and people have their media outlets or their social media accounts in which they can just express themselves freely and not in an official broadcast. However, why did you just ban them uh, almost a week after, the incident, probably even more. Why didn't you ban them like immediately, like what you did with BlizzCon? It just shows that you were not really transparent with your judgment. So here is the rule in question. It says a violation of rule 7.1b, 7.1 sportsmanship and professionalism. 1b, participants may not take any action or perform any gesture directed to another participant, TESPA admin, or any other party, or incite others to do the same, which is abusive, insulting, mocking, or disruptive. Penalty in accordance with section 9.2a and b of the Hearthstone Collegiate Championship rules. The tournament administration has decided to impose the following penalty for this rule violation. You are prohibited from participating in any Hearthstone competitive tournaments, Blizzard operated or third-party operated, for a period of 6 months beginning from October 8th, 2019 and extending to April 8th, 2020. Following the 6-month suspension, you may, at your discretion, continue to participate in the Hearthstone esports. 9.2 Assessment of penalties. 2.a In violation of the official rules by one or more members of a team will be subject to penalty. The nature and extent of penalties imposed will be determined by the tournament administration. All decision of tournament administration regarding rule violations or other issues regarding tournament are final. So you're not giving them a chance to defend themselves, and you're saying the tournament administration is the one that decides the penalties. So here again, it's not clear what are the rules. You should have clear-cut rules in your broadcasts. I get it, you should defend your broadcast or your business model, but it's not in this bad way. You should reevaluate your rules and make ones that are clear and that will apply, but not in retrospect. Which means these guys that were banned, they were banned for something that is not clear. They say violation of rules, but they should have been clearer with this. So again, we carry on. 2b Penalties for rule violations will be assessed by tournament administration. These penalties will vary, some examples being warnings, game losses, to disqualification in direct relation to the severity of the offense and the number of the offenses committed previously by the same team. Respectfully, Hearthstone esports team. Yeah, I can't stress it enough that these rules are vague, they're not clear. And why did you just ban BlizzCon right away, whereas these guys, you didn't ban them? And as you can see here in the comments, so let's just read Casey Chambers here, aka Excelsior HS. He says, "Nah bro," so this is just a reply for Every Voice Matters, however, by Matthew Dubois. So he says, "Nah bro, this one was pretty cut and dry. We knew that we were doing what we were doing and expected the punishment. Okay. The problem was Blizzard ignoring our protest for PR reasons, but going after BlizzCon." Yeah. So he worded it in a perfect way. So it seems like, yeah, these guys are American. Okay, we don't ban them because America, and the guy there is the weak spot, BlizzCon, who is from Hong Kong, and we need to please our Chinese masters, and then yeah, we ban the weak part and we leave the others. And now that the snowball effect is getting bigger and bigger, they said, oh okay, we need to just suspend the American guys as well. And it was done at the worst time, because this is only getting bad and worse, and you're just making people more and more aware that you are not 100% transparent and just and fair with your punishments. Why did Blizzard just get punished like almost right away and these guys didn't get punished for that? It means that you're not fair, you're not transparent. And I think if Activision Blizzard doesn't make new rules that are clear and that apply no matter the person or the circumstance, this is not going to go anywhere. And I think they're going to go through a harder time more and more. And if they decide to cancel BlizzCon, that's gonna be like really more cowardly than it already is. The New York event about Overwatch on the Nintendo Switch. So we don't know. Maybe BlizzCon is next, especially that it's around the corner, like less than 2 weeks from now. And we will see how Activision Blizzard is going to deal with this, because this is going to be very, very, bad for them. It's going to be a very hard time for them because people are not willing to forget. They have every right to do so, and we may even see protests inside BlizzCon if they allow for that. If they don't allow for that, it's going to be again another problem. They're just in a very bad situation, in a deep hole, and they don't see how they can get away from it. And yeah, this was what I had for today. Thank you for watching. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.